We're on. Hello, everyone. I am back for kind of a TCB update. Maybe, not really. I am just cutting up some oranges and apples while I talk to you. And I figured, hey, you know what? I'm in a good mood. And there's a lot going on today. It's been a busy week. Lots of craziness going on. I just caught up myself a little bit ago on Hurricane Milton. And I don't know, the last I heard, it sounded like it was still very strong. So I don't know if any of you have any latest updates on it to share. It's been a few hours since I checked. So I don't know, last I heard it was like maybe around 150-mile-an-hour winds. So we need to keep praying for all of them, obviously. But other than that, if you're not dealing with the storms and the fallout of everything, such as in North Carolina, yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening more than ever, and lots of, I guess, new allegations expected to come out around Diddy and all that. Hi, Carolina, from England. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, so can I do this without messing up the phone? I'm just cutting up some apples and oranges and staying healthy. And I figured, why not? I'll just do a little live. I got my fancy new microphone. Well, it's actually not that new. I kind of threw something together with this little mic that I already had and liked. And so if it's not broke, don't fix it. And so I figured out a way to be hands-free. So how are you, Carolina? How is life in England? I'm in California. And so, yeah, I just put out a new TCB update a couple hours ago. So if you haven't checked that out, you can give a listen. It's a little bit longer than they have been, a whole 5 minutes. And I don't know if they're going to get longer this month, but hey, Mike, Christ is King. Amen. I don't know if they're going to get longer, but I think it's almost a guarantee that as this month keeps rolling, there's going to be a lot to talk about. And I'm glad I figured out a way to kind of manage my time with the news, because it's like nonstop nowadays. And there's so much stuff. You're okay? It's raining here. Watch most of your videos. Oh, well, thank you for watching. I'm glad the videos are interesting. Sometimes I bounce around a little bit with the entertainment stuff, but everything that's happening with Hollywood and different people speaking out, I think it's important. I am not, there's this misconception. I don't take it personally, whether it's of me or of other people watching the videos, that we're all just tunnel visioned on gossip and celebrities. I could care less. In fact, the only time that I even see these kinds of videos is when I'm looking for them and sharing them, and that's it. And then it's like the furthest thing from my mind. But the way I see it is, it's just one more thing that we can connect to the bigger piece of the pie of everything that's happening. And it all has domino effects from one thing to the next. And yeah, so I don't have any specific agenda with this live, but there's some things that I've noticed from the comments that I kind of wanted to I've been thinking about that I wanted to talk about because there's misconception on a lot of things like this, and really there's a lot of videos that I'm putting out that a few months or years ago wouldn't be put out, and I'll just leave it at that. You can read into that how you please. Um, so with that, yeah, it's like connecting to other things that have been said, or things that haven't been said, other things that you're figuring out, and we're all figuring out. So everybody's at a different um, part of the path along the journey, and I just say journey a lot of the times because how shall I say? Let's call it the journey of information. And there's a better term for it that I would use if I was, but that's what I'm going to call it right now. And so we're all at a different place on this little journey of information as we're traveling through 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, and going into 2025, I think is going to be even a bigger step for a lot of people. And okay, you can read between the lines. Awesome. I think it's pretty clear, but there's probably going to be some, watching that are like, huh, what are you talking about? So that's part of why I like doing the lives now too, is because I can maybe explain without explaining, if that makes sense. Journey of discovery. Yeah, I like that. I mean, you could name it whatever you want. That was the first thing that popped into my head right now was journey of information, um, realization of oneself. Yes, Ghost V8. Um, Not rainy, just cold. It's been kind of cold here in Southern California, which isn't abnormal for this time of year, but I love it. I mean, not cold. It's Southern California. Cold for here, cooler, which to me is perfect. Labels don't matter. Yes, I understand what you're saying. Okay, awesome. So, yeah, like I said, I just cut up a big fat bowl of apples and oranges, and I've hardly been eating like breakfast and lunch lately. If I'm hungry, I do, but at first it started with kind of the 16-hour fast, like from 8 p.m., try to stop eating, and then not eat until noon the next day. That was like the easiest way that I found to try it, from, I guess, what a friend suggested. And then over time, kind of the more I did it, an apple a day. Um, the more I did it, the more I realized not only am I not missing breakfast really, but I'm getting more done because it's just like one less meal that I have to worry about and eat. And it was kind of a distraction in a way. Now, I'm not saying breakfast is bad, but it seems like from the more we find out, the whole saying breakfast is the most important meal of the day was really just like a commercialized thing. And then everybody just did it. So yeah, so intermittent fasting is just a short fast. That's all it is. So I think once you get to the point of like 12 plus hours, don't quote me on that, but that's essentially a fast. I mean, really, every time you go to sleep, you're essentially fasting, but you just extend it a little more if you're doing it overnight. And that's the easiest way to fast because you're sleeping through most of it. Um, and just fasting in general is not only biblical, but it's like your body is actually that you get to that later fasting, and I guess farther and farther you go, longer you go, it's just getting rid of toxins and junk that your body doesn't need. And so we've all been kind of trained to eat 3 meals a day, and breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And no. So that one is new to me, like last couple of years now. And like I said, as I started to do it more and more and started to like it, it's just easy now. And I do feel healthier. I feel like I've kind of gradually, in a very slow, easy way of fasting, have gotten rid of probably some junk and just I've trimmed down a little bit. Not much because I'm fairly trim already, but just yeah, trimmed down just slightly, and with a little bit of daily exercise, of course, is important too. Then you'd be amazed at what that can do. So I think that's all I had to do. I just realized it's 2 o'clock my time, and I need to do something. Um, a very small but easy and important appointment. So thanks all for watching. Um, maybe I'll do another live later today, and of course, keep you guys posted as always. So thank you all. Ghost, V8, Carolina, Sacha. I didn't catch you to say hi. Hello. Thanks for coming back, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.